everybody can hear me. We'll make sure we don't hurt nobody's feelings if we whisper. What's up, JB? Junior, Sled. Cheers. We're just trying to keep the peace out here in the YouTube streets, you know? We don't want to ruffle any feathers. Shh, it's Monday morning. We want to start the week out, you know, kind of slow, so that way people can just catch up to the real world. So, what's everybody doing this morning? What's up, Smelly? Wait, we're not going to talk about that. Yeah, you're being way too fucking loud, Smelly. You gotta take her down a notch. I figured I'd go live because, you know, if I go to other people's stream and lurk and whatnot, then I'll get called out for that or whatever. Shut up, phone. You're being way too fucking loud. I'm still drinking coffee. Shh, god dang, Junior. Coming in hot and shit. Oh wait, you're already here. Yeah, all the fucking being way too loud. Dr. T gonna have to start putting people in the corner instead of being too loud. Motherfuckers. I mean, I guess I could post a link if I can figure it out again. I think I remember. I'm just afraid somebody will come up here all hot and bothered. Yeah, we're at the Library of Crop. Don't give a fuck. Oh yeah, look at that. 2 fingers all up in it. Works every time now. Oh shit. I think I can do it like this. I think I can do it like this. Booyah, baby. I think I can do it like this. Booyah, baby. Oh shit. Oh shit, Dr. T clapping while he's clapping. Oh shit. She came in fucking yelling. You're gonna wake the baby. There's several babies on YouTube, and we don't want to wake them. Look at the time. It's still early. Oh shit, mothball. What up, Jimmy John? Oh, you're being way too loud, Jimmy John. This is a whisper stream. That's funny. What? What? Oh, you got it. Oh, you're gonna turn into a steak. That sounded good though. What'd you say it was? Like, how many ounce? Was it the 12 ounce? Or I can't remember what you said. The dinner steak. They break out the dinner steak for Jimmy John for breakfast. That's fucking dope. Yep, steak and eggs. Oh, damn. Did they order more? Yeah, but steak's good for you. It's good protein. Can you fix it? I wonder if you can change it. Oh, you can, I bet. Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh my gosh. There we go. Yeah, that's a great start for the day. Why so quiet? Because it's Monday morning, it's early, and we don't want to wake any of the babies. Shh. I think we can bring people together if we just whisper. Oh yeah, screws and nails. It's funny. I smoke these like cigars, right? And Jimmy John and we just came back in from smoking, and I pulled out one of these things. I got an ashtray, and I pulled out one of these fucking lit up this little cigarette. Jimmy John looks at me. His eyes get really fucking big, and he's like, "Dude, you can't light that in here." You thought I was lighting a blunt. Oh, that was funny. Oh, I heard that one of the main Hirsch guys just passed away. Like, I think it was from the Hirsches, and you got Hirsches in there, right? I think it was that one. Yeah, one of the actual, I think his last name was Hirsch. One of the big guys. Yeah. I don't know, the wife was telling me. I'm like, how the fuck do you come up with this random shit like that? Like, she follows all the local fucking shit. Easy crazy, coming in hot and shit. Yeah. Yeah, we might have to check out. I've never been golfing, but we might have to check out and see what the mountain view. The mountain view is supposed to have a pretty nice golf course. I know they've had like $1 million tournaments and stuff. I've never golfed. I don't know. It might fucking piss me off. I could fucking putt like a motherfucker and some putt, some mini golf. That sounds funny, but I think fucking if you could get really good at mini golf, you could probably do pretty good putting. It would seem like the whole driving thing, though. I'm afraid I'd probably fucking slice it. Whack! Way off in the fucking trees. Gosh. Be crazy. So it's working. Look, Dr. T, nobody's waking up. There's only 9 people. What up, buddy? What up, buddy? Oh, shit. We're up to 11. Fuck. Yeah, but look, it takes some real good control to be able to do a whole stream whispering the whole time, right? Alright, buddy, enjoy your breakfast. You know, when everybody's up on panel and they're yelling and screaming, you see a lot of people show up. When you whisper, nobody shows up. You know what that tells me? Only the real ones show up. You figure out who the real ones are real quick. Yeah. It's working. What the fuck? I just got a notification. Dude Grows just put up a video. Pro cannabis grower weighs in pros and cons of keeping mother plants. And the avatar picture says wasted grow space? Question mark. Look, if you grow a seedling up and you let it grow enough to take 2 or 3 nodes of a top off it, take an actual top where you let it grow, say 6, 8 nodes, and you take a big top off the top of it, you cut it way down. That's actually taking a top. Now, when you do that to that seedling and you take that and you go clone it, guess what? That seedling's a mom. It just had a baby. I mean, that's just the way it is. Yeah, no caps. That's way too fucking loud. Yeah, I go around and I lurk here and there, right? So I'll jump in and I'll listen for a second. If it's nonsense, I go away. Sometimes people are talking about things that kind of catch me for a minute. But this morning I heard somebody was saying, yeah, you get an overabundance of one strain. It just gets to where you're tired of smoking, blah, blah, blah. And that can be true. That can be absolutely true. And that's another reason why That's just my preference. I also like more smaller tents because I can fill each smaller tent with a good amount of plants, all being the same strain. And then the next tent is a different strain. The next tent is a different strain. So now you can alternate these smaller tents that are full of fucking bud. And you can get different, strains or different phenols. Whatever one you pick that you liked, that you continuously grow. I mean, and I laugh when people are like, "Oh, I got too much weed." Like, oh, boo hoo, you got too much weed. Boo hoo. I mean, that's the problem with a guy that, like, in my opinion, when you spend, 8 weeks vegging a plant and you got 4 plants in a 4x4 and you spend 8 weeks vegging it, maybe you got a couple different strains in there, but then you got to spend another 8 weeks to 10 weeks flowering it, and then now you got a couple different strains, but now you got to wait another 8 weeks to veg, another 8 weeks to flower to get a few more other, when you can do that big tent. I like using my big tent for mothers. I mean, it's so full right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do, but I can always have clones ready to fill one of those littler tents, right? I like the 2x4s. 8 to 10 plants in 1 gallons, 7 days of 18.6. Flip it. You can start and finish that tent in like 67 to 70 days with healthy clones. Now you multiply the 2x4 by 3 or 4 tents, right? Last year I got 5.4 pounds out of one 2x4 tent for the year. I mean, you start doing the math on the fucking, right? Bro, you can do a lot with a little. That's just what I like to do. It works for me. We are doing very good with keeping the viewers down. Yeah, well, I mean, too much weed, right? I mean, too much weed's good because then you can give it away. There's always some cuck out there that can't grow that needs more weed, right? There's always these guys that are thinking they were going to get rich going to an event, so they want to be a vendor, right? They're always looking for more. No problem. Look, I can tell you everything. Here, let's see if I can do it. From seed to what I do as far as growing to harvest. See how long it takes me. And I'll start growing a seed. I mean, you can start seeds multiple different ways. I personally like starting seeds in plugs. I get the little green tray with the little plastic clear inserts that fit the plugs in. It fits the rapid rooters I get normally come moist, so I don't have to even moisten them. I put the seed in, I put the dome on, I put them underneath the little light. I let them pop up. Once they start popping up, I start opening the vent on the deal. Once they get a good, their first actual leaves, I'll crack the dome. I'll lift the dome and turn it sideways so it starts more air. And then, by the time the second set of leaves that are like the true leaves start opening out, I'll take the dome off, and I'll look at how much roots. There's a good trail of roots coming out. I'll transplant that bitch, and I'll bury that bitch up right below, say maybe a quarter inch below the water leaves. I'm using cocoa now, so it's cocoa that I put it in a clear cup. Then I put the clear cup in a red Solo cup. I put it underneath the light. I let it grow. The only thing that I'm going to do as far as the cocoa is I'm going to just go in and water a little bit, every few days with a little bit of Clonex solution because they're babies and that's baby food. I'll check the plastic cups. Periodically, you check the plastic cups. You'll see roots because it's a clear cup and you can keep an idea of when to transplant because you can blow the fuck out of a clear cup with roots before you need to transplant. So you water the plant according to the roots, not necessarily the cup. Once the seedling grows, say 3, 4, maybe, maybe 4. I'd say that's the max. I like to get, let's say 2, 4, 6, maybe 6 branches. So that's like 3 sets of nodes. I'll top that bitch. I'll pinch it. Let the side branches come out, grow out. Because you gotta remember, you don't need a lot of sets of nodes because your goal is to get the rest of your branches off the branches that are going to be coming out because you're going to bend those over. You're going to want to lay those out to allow those side branches on the branches to grow up and fill in the canopy, keeping you a nice short plant that's bushy. Once those second branches grow out and you start seeing more branches getting ready to grow off of that, transplant it. You can do 1 gallon or possibly even go into a 2 gallon at this point. Again, I'm using cocoa, so I'll go right into cocoa. The first watering, I will use Clonex solution and I will saturate that pot now. Now I'm going to saturate the whole thing. And now with cocoa, what I noticed right away, I don't need to water every day. I need the cocoa to get not dry, but less damp, because I need the roots to stretch out into that 2 gallon. After that first initial, I'll probably go in and water once every other day. And then it'll get to where you're watering every day. And at this point, you should have been continuously draining out your branches. So your branches come off of your branches that fills in your middle so you never get the glory hole. At that point, you're going to look at the plant and you're going to look at it as a round shape because you should have been training it out as a round shape that whole time. You can now decide whether you can take clones. You can take 2 clones, sometimes 4, sometimes 6 of the first initial. Take those clones back over to your shelf. Get your rapid rooters again. And you're going to use a bigger Monty dome this time, but you're going to still use that smaller tray that holds all the cubes. I use Clonex. I plug them all in to the big dome. Bam. Soon as those root out, I take them, I transplant them right into 1 gallons. Now I take those plants from the 1 gallons, I put them in the 2x4 under 18 hours of light, 18.6 for 7 days, just to allow the roots to kind of stretch out, and they're in that new pot. Then I flip them to flower. I harvest in 60 to 63 days after that. Food doesn't really matter because it's all food. As long as you use the food correctly, I mean, it's going to work. Now you can go into your mother's and look, and you'll see two couple weeks, maybe 2.5 weeks, they'll be ready to clone again. And you're going to have to make a decision. Do I have the space to clone and then be able to flower again? Or am I going to have to just clone and throw all those away? Because realistically, you're just pruning the plant at that point. And if you don't do that, these plants will get so fucking big, you have to put a lock on the lung room door because they'll get up in the middle of the night, they'll steal your car keys, and they'll fucking leave. They'll go out and do shit and get in trouble. Right? The last thing you want to do is have the fucking cops showing up at your house, bringing back your mother plant because the bitch got in trouble in the middle of the night. Well, I think a lot of people probably don't have that problem, but some of us do. No, I'm just kidding, but seriously, they get so big that, you know, you've got to take more clones, and you get to the point where you're like, okay, I got 15 clones this round. The big mom's got to go. The best one that ends up rooting out of this batch of clones, maybe 2 of them, you're going to make new moms. What's up, Wild? But I mean, I basically just told you everything in less than 10 minutes of what I do. I mean, the light's really, you know, as long as you have the right size light for your space, I mean, you're going to be good. As long as you got a good food base, I mean, you're going to be good. As long as you, in my opinion, as long as you understand and you know how to water this is a new week. We want to start the week out right, so that way PKR can finish it off tonight. Right, that's the thing. Normally a good judge is if you grab the pot and you go to pick it up one hand, watch your wrist. Watch your wrist. If your wrist is all and struggling and you see your wrist, it don't need water. But if you pick it up and you can bend your wrist just boom, then it might be a little dry. Yeah, a wet pot. I mean, you can bump it with your foot and it wants to push it over. Or sometimes I'll just grab a branch and I'll just pull the plant. And if it feels like it's gonna pull over, yeah, I probably should have watered it yesterday. He said I'm whispering. We're just keeping it quiet today. We're trying to start the week out real nice and soft. We're gonna tiptoe and whisper into this week. A lot of people say, it's not the information. I used to say the same thing, right? I'll be the first one to call myself out. I used to say the same exact thing as I'm fixing to tell you. Most people will say, it's not what you're teaching. It's how you say it and how you go about doing it, right? So, if we whisper, do you think they're going to learn anything by whispering? Yeah, the plant whisperer, literally, right? Yeah, I was thinking that too, crazy. I really was. Like, they gotta turn up their headphones. They gotta, right? And then at any point, any of you guys turn up your headphones, you're vulnerable to a loud noise, right? Like at any time, I could just yell right now, and everybody be like, "Oh shit!" Right? And you never know when it's coming. I wouldn't do that. Watch the viewers are gonna drop. They're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. Hey, look, PD. It's about bringing people together, right? I figured if we whisper, maybe we can start off on a fresh foot. And certain cooks are always gonna be certain cooks. They're never gonna be in the loop. But if we whisper, we won't hurt nobody's feelings. Yeah, it's always about bringing together the plants. I guess the growers can come too because, they're there. But the plants don't need the growers that much, really. please. Yeah, that's exactly right, BD. I don't know. I just woke up this morning and thought, fuck, you know what? Nobody's live, that matters. So I'm gonna go live, and I'm like, yeah, but it's always so boring, And I thought, it's Monday morning. We should just do it. We should just whisper. We should just start the week out as a whisper, Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Everybody gets to drink their coffee. Everybody gets to. Dirty old man. You should hear me on OnlyFans. What's up, clownfish? Welcome to the Whisper Stream. We're whispering and tiptoeing our way into this week. It's a beautiful Monday morning. It's supposed to be 63 degrees here today. Like, what the fuck? Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Whisper Stream. We are whispering and tiptoeing our way into the week. Because this week's going to be a good one. Everybody, go into your bathroom, look into your mirrors, and tell yourself, I am a good person. I might have drank too much coffee this morning. Even the dog's looking at me funny. Oh yeah, they'd be all fucked up if PKR showed up tonight. All whispering, right? Yeah. What time is it? Okay. So, I'm just keeping track of time. I don't want to overlap on creatives. And I hope creative can carry on the positive vibes going into the new week. Can VK whisper? Only when he walks. Only when he walks. I see. He was thinking the same thing I was. Yeah, I don't know. Creative, you can drop your link if you want in the chat. That way, everybody can head over there when this is done. I'm not gonna go too much longer. I'll go right before creative. That way, people can jump over there and watch creative. How long can a person really go with whispering? Yeah, the messed up thing with that PD is, if you know VK, you might end up getting I don't know, it's weird. I got this empty jar in the mail one day. It was fucking weird. Trust me, Yeah, but mine was really used. It was like all chipped up. The paint was coming off. The plastic was all. It was hammered. Like holy smokes. Yeah, it's been a good morning. Uh, I went over to Channel 2. I go over there to see if I'm unblocked, but of course I'm not. Yeah, I could tell. It smelled like a fucking chalupa. It was fucking gnarly. Like like a chalupa and a quesadilla had a baby. It was nasty. It was gross. Well, hey, if I can make one person happy, then I know the sun is shining bright. Yeah, I hate everything about you. I hate you all equally. No hate over here. Because if I hate you all, then it's even across the board. Back to making meatloaf. Oh man, that took me instantly back to what VK was talking about with Taco Bell. She said, "Fucking put that sunshine up your fucking ass with your pleasant Monday morning." We had meatloaf the other night. I like to make the meatloaf with my strong hand. Sorry, I'll quit. Oh, the meatloaf always gets the love first. I think we need a rap song about the meatloaf, PD. Can we get one of those? Can we get a freestyle about the meatloaf? There we go. Meatloaf, meatloaf rap song on deck. You heard? I'd asked Channel 2 about the meatloaf freestyle rap, but you know how he is about being punctual and well, showing up. I'll do anything. Yeah, yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great. anything for a plant, but I won't do that. Yep, got about 6 more minutes. That'll be a full hour. Our whisper stream, I think, is pretty appropriate for a Monday morning. We want to stay positive this week. We want to start the week out nice. Let's not be dropping eggshells for people to step on, because you know how that gets. By Sunday, everybody be eating each other up. So I'd like to encourage everybody to go over to Creative Stream. Maybe go ahead and tiptoe into Creative Stream after this, and let's continue the positivity of this week. Oh shit. Well, I think I'll go ahead and end this now, guys. That way, it give everybody a chance to tiptoe into their kitchens and get them a little something to snackety snack on. Maybe drinkety drink before they go over to Creative Stream. All right, everybody, stay blessed, have a positive day, and make sure you encourage somebody else to have a great week. Cheers, everybody. Get fucked.